So good morning, everybody, and welcome you to the June 11th, 2024 meeting of the Calvert County Board of Commissioners. At this time, I'd like to ask Reverend Dakes if he would come forward to give us an invocation, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let us begin. God of power and might, God of wisdom and justice, through you authority is rightly administered, laws are enacted, and judgment is decreed. At this meeting of the Board of County Commissioners, prepares to begin, we praise and honor you, the Creator of all people and the Lord of all. We thank you for the care with which you care for all people, and we thank you for the work of this body, an extension of your care. Assist, we pray, with your spirit of counsel and fortitude these commissioners today and every day. May they always seek the ways of integrity, righteousness, justice, and mercy. May they work together for the good of all people of our county, being attentive in particular to the poor, the homeless, the hungry, and the defenseless. Grant that they may be enabled by your powerful protection to lead our county with goodness and honesty. We offer this prayer at the start of this meeting as we say the words Jesus taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Father Dakes, and he comes to us today from Jesus of Divine Word Catholic Church in Huntingtown. Thank you. Appreciate it. Next item on the agenda is to approve the agenda. Are there any corrections or additions to the agenda as presented?
I have none.
Chair would entertain a motion.
I move that we add as new business the reconsideration of the budget motion.
Second. Have a motion and a second. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. So I have a couple public service announcements today. I want to announce that the Calvert County government has launched a new mobile app that you can get on your devices that will provide you with convenient and easy access to all county government services, information, and press releases. And you'll have that with you wherever you are with your device. So we encourage you to look up on the website how to connect and get connected. Also today at 2 p.m., we're going to go down to the Lower Oyster House in Solomons to celebrate the grand reopening and ribbon cutting after a renovation. That Oyster House and the Bug-Eye, which is the William B. Tennyson, for those of you who have ridden on that, is 125 years old. It's the oldest ship on the East Coast, I'm told.
Oldest certified Coast Guard vessel.
Yes. And the Lower Oyster House was built in 1934. And was a seafood packing plant and has been completely restored. And let's see what else I have in here today. And on June 6th, just want to remind everybody, we celebrated the 80th anniversary of D-Day. And, that was a day that certainly changed the history of this world and the sacrifice that those men and women made on that day. I've never been there myself, but from the pictures and from people that go there, when you see the cliffs and the beach, and try to visualize what those young men and women saw when they landed that day and the courage that they had to take that beach. It's quite an amazing feat. And so we want to celebrate and remember those that gave their lives for the freedom of us all. And that's all I have right now. So that'll bring us to proclamations. Our first proclamation is for Juneteenth Family Community Day. I lost my list. Commissioner Irwin, sorry.
Please come forward, introduce yourselves, tell us who you are and what you do.
Good morning. My name is Deborah Harris, and I'm the president of the NAACP of Calvert County.
Can you tell us about the Juneteenth?
Oh, okay. We are celebrating Juneteenth on Saturday, this coming Saturday, June the 15th at Jefferson Patterson Park. It's a great celebration. It's a celebration of culture, diversity, and freedom for everyone. We have a lot of fun things, exciting things scheduled. We have a talent show. We celebrate small businesses. We have over 50 small businesses. There will be vendors there. Our community organizations such as the library, the health department, sheriff's department, all of those are going to be there celebrating with us. This year we even added an RV village there. So it's a lot of fun. We have a bike rodeo for the kids and bike giveaways. So, and then in the evening, we're ending up this celebration with a concert by the Legends of Soul tribute band. So we invite everyone to join us on Saturday.
I was there last year. It was very fun. I met a lot of people there. It sounds like you've added quite a bit this year.
Yes, we have. We
Oh,
have.
good.
Yes, we have.
If you want to come forward and the next person can introduce themselves.
Sheila Montague Parker, at-large member, NAACP.
Come on up, man.
Good morning, I'm Andrestine Robinson. I'm a member of the Juneteenth Committee.
Good morning. My name is Sandy Jones, and
Face the
I am
audience, don't
with the
face us.
NAACP Calvert Religious Affairs
not that bored.
Committee.
Good morning.
Good morning, I'm Joyce Freeland. I've been here forever. I am now the second vice president for the Calvert County branch of the NAACP.
Ma'am, do you have a family member in the audience?
Absolutely, my wonderful, wonderful, and smart and intelligent, my niece. I want y'all to give her a hand. She's working for y'all, okay? And I also want you to raise her pay, okay?
There you go. There you go. You were good till you got there.
It doesn't hurt to want.
Good morning, Chris Banks, member of the Juneteenth Committee.
Hi, how are you? Good. Good morning.
How are you, Nate? Good to see you. I'm good. Good to see you. Thank you all for coming out today. And I'm going to read the proclamation that we put together for your Juneteenth celebration. And like I said, I apologize. I have a wedding Saturday. I won't be there. I was there last year, and it was very nice. But I wish you the best of luck. It looks like the weather's going to be good for you. So. Whereas the Calvert County Board of Commissioners desires to recognize Juneteenth and the organizations that are dedicated to contributing to and improving the quality of life for citizens of Calvert County, as well as honor important events in our history. And whereas the Emancipation Proclamation legally freed enslaved Africans and their descendants throughout the United States in 1863. It was not until June 19, 1865, that Union soldiers, including United States colored troops from Calvert County, arrived in Galveston, Texas, and notified the last of the enslaved people that they were free. More than 250,000 enslaved people embraced freedom by executive decree in what became known as Juneteenth, or Freedom Day, which was officially recognized as a federal holiday in 2021. And whereas the Calvert County branch of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People recognizes the importance of this historically significant day, citizens are invited to celebrate at Jefferson Patterson Park and Museum on June 15, 2024 from 11 to 5 p.m. with a fun day of activities, food, and music. The day will begin with a blessing of souls collected from various Southern Maryland locations that held enslaved people. The souls will be sent on a return passage to Ghana, Africa for a ceremony in August. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Board of County Commissioners of Calvert County that appreciation and gratitude are hereby expressed to the Calvert County branch of the NAACP, and we invite everyone to join in the celebration at the Juneteenth Family Community Day on June 15, 2024 at Jefferson Patterson Park and Museum, St. Leonard, Maryland. Given under our hands and sealed this 11th day of June 2024, signed by the County Commissioners.
Get balance out.
You guys scooch in. Smile.
3, 2, 1. Get your blinks out really quick. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much.
Thank you again. I wish you all luck. Have a great day.
Yes, she is.
You have a great day. I hope you have a great celebration.
I'll bring everybody in.
If she misbehaves, I just call you.
Thank you, have a good day.
Y'all take care now. All right. So the next proclamation is for Children's Awareness Month. Commissioner Hart.
Thank you, Mr. President. Do we have somebody here for this?
Supposed to be Christine Taylor?
Yeah, Miss Taylor?
No?
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 Okay.
Well, something must have happened.
Okay,
have
so
to
we're
read the
gonna hold
proclamation.
on to this then, or?
Well, you can read
can
it,
read the
read
Let's
it
go
into
ahead,
the
let's
record.
go, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, folks, well, this is for, Child Awareness Month, and it says, whereas Child Awareness Month holds national significance, first recognized in 1924 by the Child Welfare League of America to highlight the well-being and rights of children, and whereas the National Proclamation of Children's Awareness Month aims to advocate for policies and initiatives promoting the safety, health, and education of children, advancing the cause of child welfare across the country. And whereas local recognition of Child Awareness Month is crucial in Calvert County to emphasize the importance of nurturing and protecting our youth, with invaluable support of organizations like East John Youth Center, EJYC, Point Beyond Adolescent Clubhouse, which plays a pivotal role in bolstering the well-being of our community's children. Excuse me. And whereas in commemoration of Children's Awareness Month, the youth at EJYC Point Beyond Adolescent Clubhouse will be presenting a showcase of art images they have designed, symbolizing their resilience and determination to thrive despite the adversities faced by our neighborhoods. And now therefore be it proclaimed by the Board of County Commissioners of Calvert County recognizes Children's Awareness Month and pledges its commitment to the well-being and protection of our community's children. Be it further proclaimed that the Board of County Commissioners expresses deep gratitude to the youth at EJYC Point Beyond Adolescent Clubhouse for their inspiring efforts in promoting healing, growth among our youth, affirming our collective responsibility to create a nurturing, given environment where every child can flourish, given our hands and seal this 11th day, June 24, signed by the Board of County Commissioners.
Thank you, Commissioner Hart.
And I did just get notice that the person could not attend today due to car issues, but they will be picking up and getting a ride to come up here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the next proclamation is for the 2024 Teacher of the Year, Commissioner Cox.
So Megan, come on up. Tell us a little bit about you. And
So my name is Megan Jeffries, and I teach third grade at Sunderland Elementary School. This is my second year working for Calvert County. I worked previous years in a different district, and I love working here. We moved to Calvert County so that my children could go to school here. And I know we're not going to talk about the budget, but just want to throw it out there that we always want to make sure that GATE is funded. No, I was given this platform to speak, and I don't like speaking to adults. That's why I teach third grade. But
Well, you're still good. You're good.
I can't stand up here and not say something about the platform that I am with. And I really hope that when the conversations are taking place about GATE education, that we are keeping it in the conversation. Our students deserve to have that funded. They deserve to have a teacher in each building that focuses on their needs. I will find out in September if I'm a finalist for Maryland Teacher of the Year.
Good luck.
Good luck.
And again, my platform is GATE, so I would love to go into those conversations with the county that backs me on it.
Okay.
very good. Thank you. Anybody, come on up front. Anybody else like to speak?
Dr. Townsell, you want to say anything? Who is your principal here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm Pam Kasulki. I'm the principal at Sunderland. I've been there for 8 years and have known Megan and met her about 4 years ago, and had been trying to lure her from PG County schools, and we finally got her, and she's done an amazing job and could not be prouder of her. The influence that she has as a leader in our building, not only with the students but also with our staff, and influencing change and constant growth, which is our our belief is that we're all continuously growing. So
Excellent.
we appreciate her and are grateful for this honor to her.
Very good, thank you. Come on up front with her. Ms. Donna?
Don't worry about us.
Well, this was not planned, but I feel the need to support what was said about the GATE program. And just for those of you who may not know, it is about having a gifted and talented teacher in every building, because there is gifted and talented students, the enrichment that they could receive. And this was something that I felt very strongly about, and I started several years ago to get this position in the schools. And 2 years ago, we were able to get 2 positions. Last year, we were able to add 2 more. So 4 of our elementary schools has this designated gifted and talented teacher. And the hope was to continue to increase at least by 2 every year until all of our elementary schools could have it. So again, I want to stand behind what was just said about the importance of it, especially since that's a huge part of her platform that she's speaking on when she's competing for the State Teacher of the Year. So congratulations on that passion that you've brought to Calvert County.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you.
Come on up. So Megan, we do appreciate all you do, and congratulations for this award. And teachers are probably the, Dr. Townsend, come on.
Congratulations, and I'll park my bus on that.
So thank you. And teachers are probably the most underrated, yes, yet most powerful professionals in the world. Their work has a long-term impact on not just the lives of our children, but what they teach in the society as a whole. So we thank you for what you do each and every day, and thank you for your platform also. So I have this proclamation, and it reads as, whereas Megan Jeffries is a National Board Certified Teacher with 11 years of distinguished service in elementary education, and whereas Ms. Jeffries began her career teaching gifted and talented students, earning the recognition as a MSDE Outstanding Educator in Gifted and Talented Education in 2020. And whereas in her current role as third grade teacher, she serves as Gifted and Talented Education Liaison, organizing enrichment opportunities for both students and staff. Whereas Ms. Jeffries is a passionate advocate for providing all students with hands-on inquiry-based instruction across grade levels. Now therefore be proclaimed that Calvert County Board of Commissioners recognize Megan Jeffries for her outstanding achievements and dedicated service to education. Be it further proclaimed that the Board of County Commissioners recognize her as a 2024 Calvert County Public Schools Teacher of the Year, given her hands and seal this 11th day of June 24. Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay.
So next, that brings us to the 2024 Educational Support Professional of the Year.
That would be me.
Commissioner Ireland?
This young lady I knew too.
How are you?
How are you?
So my name is Kadisha Plugger. You may have known me as Kadisha Mitchell, but my brother is a deputy in the county. I am here today to represent, honestly, this is a little biased, but the best program in Calvert County Public Schools, and that's the County All Ed program. I love my coworkers. They're here to support me, and our kids are amazing. I love what I get to do. I have been working in mental health for about 7.5 years. I know I don't look it, but I promise I am 28. I am of age. But I started into mental health because of my own experience after losing my dad and moving to Calvert County, and guidance counselors and teachers pouring into me. So when I got this job 2.5 years ago, I honestly wasn't expecting it. It was a quick turnaround. I was like, oh, okay, well, this is going to work out for me. And it's absolutely changed my life. Getting to see my students come in who have been titled, the bad kids, or they have that title on them. And there's so much more than that. They can advocate for themselves. They leave after the 45 days in our program, and they advocate for themselves. They're stronger in their mental health. They're stronger students overall. And we get to put them back in their home schools and just see them flourish from where they are. So I don't feel like I deserve this, but I'm thankful that I get the opportunity to represent All Ed and represent our county in a county that's honestly changed my life and made me better. So thank you guys for this opportunity and all that I get to do in this county.
Thank you. You must have a great job because it has not aged you at all.
No, I hope I stay this way for a long time.
Come on up.
Good luck with
All right, ladies, come on up. I know you want to talk about her. Travis?
You just get a little more energy. I know.
Hi, my name is Allison Yurchik. I teach math with Kadisha. Again, I don't like talking in front of adults either. I'm all about the kids. But Kadisha has been such an asset not only to our program but to these students. Her impact on them and being able to mentor them is just amazing.
Thank you. Come on up. Thank you for being here. How are you on it?
I'm Chesley Williams. I teach social studies, a little bit English, a little bit everything. This is my first year at Alt Ed, my first year working with Kadisha. But I have been at Calvert County Public Schools since I was in utero. I think there's only been 4 years of my entire life where I haven't been worked in some way or another in Calvert County Public Schools with 2 teachers as parents. And I have never seen an instructional assistant like Kadisha. The impact that she makes is just remarkable every single day. And our support staff, they're the backbone of our schools. But she is if you could fuse a backbone, that's Kadisha. Yeah. She's amazing.
Thank you.
I'm Angela Money. I'm the science teacher in Alt Ed, and this is my second year working with Kadisha. Last year was my first year in Alt Ed. First year, actually, as a teacher in Calvert County. Well, first year as a certified teacher, really, because I was a career change. I was made to do this job, working Alt Ed and with these kids. And she makes my day easier, and where we can get through those hard times and celebrate those wins every day. She does that. And backbone, wow, amazing backbone in such a young person. It's truly amazing to see, and I'm so glad that I get to watch her growth.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Travis Mister. I'm the assistant principal at the Career and Technology Academy and also the coordinator of the Calvert County Alternative School. So I have the privilege of working with these fine people along with Dean Jones. Oh, he's back here. So he'll speak in a second. But I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything about Kadisha because she truly is someone special. So I was able to bring her on 2 years ago, as she said. And during her tenure as an instructional assistant within our school, she consistently demonstrates a strong commitment to supporting students' learning and development. She effortlessly adapts to ever-changing needs of our students and effectively assists in creating an engaging, inclusive classroom environment. Kadisha is also involved with our Skills USA chapter at the Career and Technology Academy, where she assists with numerous tasks outside of her job description. Her ability to connect with students on an individual level allows her to provide tailored instruction and support, resulting in significant academic and behavioral progress with our students. Kadisha possesses excellent communication skills within her role, and she communicates with students, parents, and fellow educators, fostering positive and productive relationships within the school community. Her ability to effectively listen, understand, and respond to the needs and concerns of others is truly commendable. In addition to her outstanding professional qualities, Khadijah is a person of high moral character, which I respect immensely. She consistently demonstrates integrity, reliability, and genuine passion for helping students succeed. Her positive attitude, patience, and empathy make her an invaluable asset to our alternative school and to our Career and Technology Academy. Khadijah, I cannot be more proud of you.
Stacy?
Hello, I'm Stacy Taman with the Calvert Association of Educational Support Staff. There's not a whole lot more that I can add, but Khadijah, your genuine serving heart is leaving this world a better place. It's making this world a better place. It is who you are, and you are the epitome of who the professionals are that represent the educational support professionals of Calvert County. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you, Stacy.
I'm Dean Jones. I'm the safety advocate at the Career and Technology Academy, and I work closely with the Alt Ed program. And Khadijah's just an amazing person with great moral character. She brings her Christian values to the table, and she's not afraid to be who she is. And it's amazing. It just makes us all better, and I think we're very fortunate to have her work in our county. So I'm so proud of you and the work you do. Thank you.
Congratulations again.
So I actually watched Khadijah grow up through her brother. And at least I don't feel real old because you haven't aged that much. So that makes me, you know what I mean? It makes me feel good. But congratulations, really. You had a lot of nice people say a lot of nice things about you, and it all came from the heart, as you could see. So thank you. I'm going to read the proclamation. Whereas Khadijah consistently goes above and beyond her duties, providing invaluable support to students, teachers, and administrative staff, ensuring a positive and productive learning environment. Whereas her positive attitude, willingness to help, and ability to build strong relationships with the school community have made her an indispensable part of the team. And whereas Khadijah, a Skills USA advisor and alumni, has been working with adolescents in mental health for 7.5 years as the alternative education assistant for County Alternative Education for the last 2 years. She has been part of mental health mentorship, advocacy, education, planning, and lifestyle skill training. And whereas she also partners with the community programs and the Center of Law and Social Policy for advocacy for youth and young adults. And whereas Khadijah's contributions have been recognized by her peers, students, and the Calvert County community, earning her the esteemed title of Calvert County Public Schools 2024 Educational Support Professional of the Year. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Calvert County Board of Commissioners do hereby honor and commend Khadijah for her outstanding achievements and dedicated service to education. Be it further proclaimed that the Board of County Commissioners expressed our profound gratitude for her exemplary contributions to our community and extends our heartfelt congratulations on being named the 2024 Educational Support Professional of the Year. Given under our hands and seal this 11th day of June, signed by your county commissioners. Thank you.
Commissioner Grasso, can you move to your right a little bit? Thank you. 3, 2, 1. One more. Congratulations. Khadijah, don't leave because I gotta hug you because everybody's hugging you, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Have a good day. You too.
So that brings us to appointments.
Good morning, Commissioners. Linda Turner, Deputy County Administrator. This morning, we have several appointments for your consideration and approval. The first is the Calvert County Ethics Commission. Staff recommends the board appoint John Tross and Jeremy Todziza to the Calvert County Ethics Commission. Following these appointments, there will be one alternate vacancy on this commission.
I move that we appoint John Tross and Jeremy Tediza to the Calvert County Ethics Commission.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is the Employees Retirement Plan Board of Trustees. Staff recommends the board appoint Paul Murdoch. Following this appointment, there will be 4 vacancies remaining on this board.
I move that we appoint Paul Murdoch to the Employees Retirement Plan Board of Trustees.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is the Employees Retirement Savings Plan Board of Trustees. Staff recommends the board reappoint Gloria Della, Dina Davis, John Mattingly, and appoint Paul Murdoch to the Employee Retirement Savings Plan Board of Trustees. There will be no vacancies following these appointments.
I move that we reappoint Gloria Dalla, Dina Davis, John Mattingly, and appoint Paul Murdoch to the Employees Retirement Savings Plan Board of Trustees.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is the Police Accountability Board. Staff recommends the board reappoint Suzanne Benedict, Quentin Jones, and Dawn Lister. Following these appointments, there will be no vacancies remaining on this board.
I move that we reappoint Suzanne Benedict, Quentin Jones, and Dawn Lister to the Police Accountability Board.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. The next is the Sheriff's Office Pension Plan Board of Trustees. Staff recommends the board extend the application period to seek additional applicants.
So moved.
Second.
I'm sorry. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. So we have a few items under consent today. Item 1, Board of Elections request for budget amendment to adjust election judge pay. Item 2, Department of Parks and Recreation Memorandum of Understanding with the Town of Chesapeake Beach. Item 3, Department of Planning and Zoning recertification of development options for APD 09-06 and 09-07. Item 4, Department of Public Works Waterman's Wharf Slip Agreement renewals. Is there any objections to the items listed under consent today?
I have none. I move that we adopt and approve the consent agenda items.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. So that brings us to the new item that was added to the agenda.
Yes, sir. I move that we reconsider the decision of June 4th as pertains to the Board of Education budget.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Is there discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I abstain, so I don't believe
Motion
county
carries.
attorney, right? I'm out of that, correct?
No, so you can vote on the motion to reconsider. You could not make or second the motion.
Oh.
Do we have time for discussion?
We gotta finish the motion
Gotta
first.
finish the vote.
Motion, okay.
I'm good for discussion.
Yeah, are you voting or not? Right now I have 2-1.
What's in this,
Motion.
I don't even know what the,
So the motion is to reconsider the budget regarding the Board of Education.
I mean, I'll vote for discussion. I
Okay.
mean,
So the motion carries. So the floor is open for discussion.
So in light, we found out some fund balance opportunities and some other restrictions that put on there, so that's my 2 cents. And
When
that
did we find this, Commissioner Cox?
Since last week.
Yes.
Since last week, and this is the first I'm hearing of it as the Board of County Commissioner?
for the use of fund balance.
I don't like coming to the table for a motion when I've not been consulted and I'm blindsided by this. It's not right, I'm 20%. That's my discussion.
So you have a motion? to
Yeah,
make?
well, to be honest, for discussion, I'm not sure what we're doing.
All right, so let's go through the motion, and that way you'll know what we're considering. You ready for a motion, Mr. President?
Yeah, absolutely.
I move that we amend the contract condition that was imposed on the financial reserve account for the benefit of the Board of Education to apply only to contracts that extend beyond 12 months. I request that our CFO work with the CFO of the Board of Education to recommend financial goals that support both the taxpayers and the students, and that we invite the Board of Education and Superintendent to join us in evaluating any additional needs of the public schools for FY 2025 upon receipt of the financial audit in December of this year. That's my motion, sir.
Is there a second?
Second.
So I have a motion and a second, so the floor is open for discussion.
So I guess my question is, so I'm assuming this is here for the money that's past maintenance of effort, correct? Is this or what is, if somebody could kind of give me a Reader's Digest version of this thing?
So the motion is to provide some guidance for the motion that was passed last week, which had a list of items that had to be addressed. I think the point of the motion today is to give some guidance that
Clarification.
on the contracts, and that we ensure that the two financial officers of the two different parties continue to work towards finding savings to reduce the impact.
So did the motion before not allow that?
The motion before laid out specifics as far as dollar amounts that had to be reduced and open-ended contract. It covered all contracts.
Okay,
So the clarification was on the contract issue.
okay.
And could have required use of enterprise funds to balance a budget that's not actually,
So there's no
proper.
financial impact to this?
none.
No.
Nope, it's just guidance.
Okay. That's all question I had.
My comment stands.
Yeah.
All right. Any other discussion?
Have none?
Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed?
Motion passes. So that'll bring us to commissioner reports. Oh, public comment, I'm sorry.
first.
Thank you, sir. The board adopted a resolution in 1989 intending to maintain the order and decorum of the governmental process. A copy is found here to my right. The persons are welcome to address the Board of County Commissioners on any matter germane to the business of county government. Those addressing the board shall not be uncivil, rude, vulgar, profane, or otherwise disruptive to the conduct of the board's business. All speakers must identify themselves, and whether speaking as an individual, will you be allocated 2 minutes, or as the designated representative of a group, will you be allocated 5. For those attending virtually, if you wish to speak, please press *9 or use the raise your hand function. The Ethics Commission has asked us to remind speakers at public comment that lobbyists include those who seek to influence public policy, and lobbyists must register in advance. Anybody in the room wish to provide public comment? Please.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Dan Peters. I live at 3215 Plane Tree Drive, Owings, Maryland. The reason I'm here is because we have a gentleman who wants to build an active church in my neighborhood. All right? St. John Methodist Episcopal Church on St. John Chapel Road. I'm sure a lot of y'all, this rings a bell. On December 16th, 2021, the Methodist Church gifted a half acre to Quentin Jones, which I think I already heard his name earlier. I should have stepped up and spoke then, but I'll leave that alone. For one purpose, historical preservation. They made it clear in the deed. In the deed, it didn't after he got this, it didn't take him long, a few weeks before he started tearing trees down without a permit. Had to have a stop work put on it. Our community was blindsided to find out that Mr. Quentin Jones was going to put an occupied church on a half acre in our neighborhood. That in the deed basically tells them you cannot do that, which was signed by all the commissioners. You know, we got a little community back there. The roads, nothing can handle what he wants to do. April 20th, 2024, on a Saturday, Quentin Jones hired an excavating company, came into that lot with bulldozers and destroyed the historic preservation of that property. We had to have a stop work put on them that time. Did the county do anything about it? No, they did not. That stop work order ain't worth the paper it was written on if you're not going to enforce it.
Please wrap up your comments.
On the half acre property, needless
Anyone else in the room?
Pardon me?
Wrap up your comments, sir.
No. I guess all I'm going to say then is I'll make this real quick. This is the deed. This is a legal document, and we'll hold up in court. This is the commissioner signed it. So they signed this as a legal document. This is a resolution, same thing, a legal document, and this will hold up in court.
Is there anyone else in the room who wishes to provide public
Thank
comment?
you.
No. First individual on Zoom is Mr. Joe Cormier. Please unmute yourself, identify yourself, and whether speaking as an individual or the designated representative of a group.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Joseph Cormier, and I'll be speaking on behalf of myself today. I just attended a Calvert County Family Network meeting where they announced that Calvert County Public Schools will have a summer meal program, a grab-and-go program. Any household who qualifies for free and reduced meal benefits can apply to the Calvert County Public Schools Child Nutrition Department. Any child age 2 to 18, so this covers students who are in infants and toddlers, and our homeschool students who might need food assistance during the summer. So please contact the Child Nutrition Office at 443-550-8680, or go down to the central office and apply for the meal benefits. And for those who are above the free and reduced meal rate tax-wise, there are some monies available to offset those kits. They can be picked up at Southern Middle School, Windy Hill Middle School, and Calvert High School on Wednesdays, July 3rd to August 7th. So please reach out to the public schools if you have questions about the summer meal program. And as far as the motion you guys just did, for Ms. Grasso to feel blindsided and for Commissioner Hart to not understand the motion he abstained from last week does not give me any confidence that the county commissioners are doing what they should be doing. I don't understand. If you're meeting, on the side, I don't know where that motion came from last week, but I don't think it's legal, and I don't think you have the authority to do that, and I hope that the lawyers get into that and deal with the ethics of that motion. We just had McConkey ethics bill passed by the state legislature, and I hope that you adhere to that you so desperately needed to get that bill passed. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Caller, last four digits, 4444. Please identify yourself and whether speaking as an individual or the designated representative of a group.
Dawn Level reading comments for Joan Thorpe, an individual. Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Joan Thorpe, and I want to address the legal sufficiency of the most recent actions taken on the FY 2025 budget. Let's start with compliance. In Section 5 of the County Code, the final budget public hearing is supposed to be published in 2 papers for at least 2 weeks before the hearing is held. One of the two papers must be a local paper. This year, the local newspaper publication dates were May 24th and May 31st. This is clearly less than what is required by law. Secondly, the draft resolution for the operating budget was not in any way made current or filled with factual information. There were many items that were not updated. For example, in two of the sections, findings and be it further resolved, last year's property and income tax rates were not updated. There were blank dates and amounts throughout, many of which could be easily obtained, such as the date of the staff recommended public hearing. The property tax service fee, which has been set in the spring, was listed as 0%. Since this rate began, it has never been 0%. Information on the two towns' assessed values and tax differentials were not included. This was not a draft document. It was a template that Finance and Budget did not fill out. Is the BOCC's approval of a template even legal? The county attorney did not approve this draft for legal sufficiency, and I can certainly understand why. The second resolution for the 6-year CIP budget was basically a blank check. There were no amounts given throughout. How much capital spending is planned? One could certainly not tell from this document. Again, is it legal to pass a blank document with no numbers? Since these drafts will clearly be changed after the hearing, the public will certainly never know if the numbers are correct or different from what was stated in the meeting because these documents were not included in the approved budget. From an internal control perspective, this is one of the most troubling parts of this year's budget process. Is this the new normal for Calvert County government? Put blanks out there and then just tidy it up later as you see fit? Throughout the county's history, the budget presentations and draft resolutions were intended to give the public information about county spending and the taxes and fees that impact them directly. So my question is, exactly what resolutions did you approve on June 4th? The citizens of Calvert County have a right to know. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is the last speaker, Mr. President.
Thank you. That brings us to Commissioner reports. Commissioner Cox.
Thank you, Mr. President. We always hear what our young youth and children at school, the bad stuff that happens. And I had the pleasure of attending Huntingtown High School and Calvert High School graduation this year. And there's a lot of good students. There's a lot of good things happening in our schools, the academics, the sports. Two very nice graduations. A lot of young adults was outstanding in what they're doing in high school throughout graduation. So congratulations to everybody who graduated this week. Thank you. Commissioner Ireland.
I went to Huntingtown's and Northern's graduations. A lot of talent. The young ladies singing in the choir primarily and a couple solos. It was amazing to see a number of kids that are moving on to our services. This year I'd never seen her. I hadn't paid attention, I don't know which, but they actually had ribbons, or whatever you want to call them, around their necks that would indicate which service they were going into. It was, like I said, it's very promising to see that many kids moving along to protect our country. It was great to see. That's all I have.
Thank you. Commissioner Hart.
Yes, sir. So, kind of to add on, I was at Patuxent's. I always do the senior awards at Patuxent's graduation, and I was sitting, I forgot who I was sitting next to, and I take it for granted, because I've been watching it for so long, how cool it is. You know, the band plays the theme song to all the services. And, you know, when they play each branch of the service, you know, they recognize the people in the audience that have served in those branches of services, and I think it's really cool. Those kids get to see, you know, these people that have given up so much of their life to protect us, and they're just so talented. I mean, they play these theme songs there, and I mean, they're spot on. They're so good. It was funny because when I went to see Wizard of Oz, I thought they had piped in the music. It was so good, and they were just on this roll and just kept going. And my wife said, no, they're underneath the stage doing all that. I mean, these kids are just so talented. I mean, we are so lucky in this county how great these kids are. And I have ADD horribly, but I can sit through that, and they're just good. And it seems like the time just goes. So that was it. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Grasso.
On the 7th of June, I attended a ribbon cutting for High Voltage Dance Studio. Really impressive. They bought a home on 231, and both ladies who run it work full-time. and I wish them success. Also, on Saturday, the 8th, I attended the Habitat for Humanity Warrior 5K. I also attended the Dragon Boat races in North Beach. And on Sunday, we had the Patuxent River wade-in, and that's always a good time, and it's always nice to remember Senator Fowler and what he's done for our community. Yesterday, I'd like to thank Director Branham. I toured some of our parks with him, met some of our employees, and it was really a good time. It was an eye-opening. Now, I want to make something perfectly clear. I study my book when I get it. I ask questions. I know what's on the table before I sit up here. And Dr. Townsell, I want to see us successful. I don't want to lose one teacher. I want these children to succeed. And I want us to have collaboration, hands down. I think we are in that direction. But when I sit down, and I've never been spoken to, and I don't know what the methodology is behind it, I can't in good conscience vote for something that I'm blindsided by. It's nothing against you, it's nothing against the children. I want us to be successful. I just came from Windy Hill Middle. My granddaughter graduated. It was a beautiful ceremony. These kids are our future. I have grands in the school system. My daughter graduated from this school system, and I want to see us successful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Sunday, I also attended the wade-in down at Patterson Park, and it was a good crowd and a good day. Just had a hard west wind, so the shore was churned up pretty good, so we didn't get very far before we lost sight of our toes, but it was it's still an important event to raise awareness for how important that river is, and that we have to continue the work to make sure that we get it cleaned up. Also last week, I think on Thursday, we did a little ceremony for our new administration building where they set the last support beam. Apparently that's a thing in the construction industry, so we all went there and signed it, and they raised it up and put it in place, and had a good lunch. The building's coming along very well. It's been a good project so far, and they've done a good job, so we're looking forward to its conclusion next spring. And just want to put a plug in, Juneteenth Community Family Day is this coming Saturday down at Patterson Park, and the times escape me, but it's like 11 to 5 or something like that. So be down at Patterson Park on Saturday from 11 to 5. And that's all I have.
Want a motion?
Yes, ma'am.
I move that we recess to closed session pursuant to Section 3-305B1I to discuss personnel matters. B4, to consider a matter that concerns the proposal for a business or industrial organization to locate, expand, or remain in the state. B7, to consult with counsel to obtain legal advice, and B8, to consult with staff about pending or potential litigation.
Second?
I have a motion and a second to go into executive session. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you all. Have a great day.